Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a block that is called Shoofly. And I chose this crab fabric because it's summery and I like it. So I bought this at Walmart. It's Emma and Mila. This one I got in a yard, but this one only came in fat quarters. But I like that they're kind of opposite, but the same pattern. So out of that, I cut, sorry, I almost dropped that. I cut out of the dark piece two that are 3x3 and one that is 2.5 squared. And out of the light one, I cut 2 that are 3x3 and 4 that are 2.5. So we're going to lay the 2.5 pieces to the side, and we're going to make these into half square triangles. So we're going to flip over the white piece, and I'm going to show you how I do this. I lay the 1/4 inch line, the 1/4 inch measurement, corner to corner, and I draw a line. It was already clicked. And then I do it around here again. I lay the 1/4 inch corner to corner, which also, once you've drawn the first line, you could also lay the 1/2 inch line right on your draw line and it would do the same thing. But then I draw that line, okay? Then I'm gonna make these go the same way. That way when they open up, they're going, well, they're never gonna go the same way, but that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pin that. And then I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna sew down both lines. Now, I've had several comments and I've tried it. I'm still not sure if I like it or not, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Where I lay the ruler corner to corner. And I draw one line. Oh, that slipped on me. And then you're gonna sew a 1/4 inch on either side of that. So we're gonna do it both ways. I encourage you to try them both. See what you like best. Try them both several times. You might not like it the first time, but then you might after a while. So I'm gonna sew those up and I'll be right back. All right, so see how this one I stitched on the lines and this one I stitched beside the lines. So now we're just gonna cut those apart. This one you're gonna cut corner to corner. Well, both of them you're gonna cut corner to corner. This one you can line up the line also if you need to, but as long as it's corner to corner, it doesn't really matter. So now we're gonna iron them open, and I'm gonna iron them to the dark side, just because that's what I wanna do. You guys can do it however you want. It's your block. Just fold it and press it open. Maybe. Now we're going to trim these down to the 2.5 inches so they will fit right into our block with the other pieces we cut. So to do that, just like we've always done before, we're going to lay this, line up the diagonal, bring it as close to the edge there as you can. Hold it down tightly. And then you'll flip it around. And this one you're going to line up the diagonal, but you're also going to line up your 2.5 inch point and the lines that come out from it. So all 4 things should be lined up. Both your lines, the diagonal line, and the 2.5 inch corner. So we're going to do it again. As close to the edge as you can without going over. You don't want to dip in your fabric. Although if you have one, you can still work around it. I've done it. Now you line up the 2.5 with the diagonal and both your straight lines. I got 2 more. Normally I would have prepped one already, or one set, but I wanted to show you the 2 different ways of drawing that line. I have several people ask me, why do you draw 2 lines? And I actually prefer it. I like to have the line there that I sew right on, but I don't mind the other way. I just don't like it as much as the other one. The last one, line up the diagonal. There you go. Flip it around. Line up the diagonal in the corner first. And then just check those, because if you've lined up both those 2, the straight lines should be already lined up. So we're going to put this in my little trash can. I have this little trash can. I keep all those in until it gets full, and then I shove it in my pillow. It's not stuffed yet, but it's getting there. I want it really stuffed, so it's taking me a while. So now we're going to lay out our block. We're going to lay out these first. Now, they're directional, so I'm going to lay them like that. So they're going to go like that. Then, that's not how they're going to go, you guys. I'm sorry. I had dental work done yesterday, and I may not be all there. It's going to go like this. Then we're going to add our half square triangles, and they are going to go just like this. And that is the Shoofly block. So now we're just going to sew our rows together. We're going to sew this down here, down there, and down there, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. All right, sewing it together. So we're going to sew these ones to the inside because there is less bulk. It's a flat piece. If I can get that to work. And this one, we're going to sew, yep, we sewed it. We're going to iron it to the blue, which is the middle for me. Depends on what you use. Okay. So now we're just going to lay it back out. Just like that. And now we're going to pin our rows together and go sew them. You guys, why didn't you tell me I did that? We're going to iron this one to the white also. So we ironed them all to the white. Again, I might not be all here today, but re-ironing something is really nothing. If that's the worst thing I did today, I'm good. So now that they're ironed opposite ways, I'm going to line up my seams. Maybe pin it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and flip it and do the other one. So we're going to flip it up a little and then fold that over and pin that one. And then this seam. And the end. And I'm going to sew those 2 seams and I'll be right back. All right, let me get these up. These loose little threads are getting on my nerves. So I've done that. Let's iron this. lined up pretty good on that side. See, and all I did was iron it wrong once or twice, and it still worked out. There it is. It's called Shoofly. This one measures at 6.5 inches. And what I'll probably do, I can't guarantee it, don't quote me on it, but I'll probably take this blue fabric, because I'm going to do a quilt as you go on these, and I'll cut it out, obviously a little bit bigger, and I'll fold it over so it'll be the background around this one. But I haven't started that yet. I know I keep telling y'all I'm going to get it started, so I promise you one day I'm going to. But anyways, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you make it, and I hope you love it, and I'll see you in the next video.